Greetings, folks. This is Tim from Box Stock Garage. Thanks for tuning in. We've got a few updates going on tonight. So I'm going to talk a little bit about the trike, the Evil Iron Trike. That's coming along nicely. And we'll get some close-ups going here in a minute. Plus, we've got primer on our Saturday night short track group build, both cars. So we're making good progress there as well. We're going to start some assembly later this evening and keep moving on that as well. So I'm going to take a second, reposition the camera, and I'm going to get started. So hang on just a moment. All right, so we're reoriented here. So we're going to take a look at some of the progress that we've made so far. Got the engine and a good amount of the frame put together for the Evil Iron Trike. So it's going together pretty well, I think. Trying not to handle the chrome too much if I can help it. So the paint call out for the frame is gloss black, but what I've been doing is I've been using Tester's TS40, the metallic black. It's not terribly noticeable here, but those of you who have used that metallic black, you'll know what I'm talking about. It does look quite nice. Similarly, the red that they call out is kind of a mix, but as I mentioned in the intro video, I've got some Tester's metallic maroon, mythical maroon it's called, and that's going to be the body color, and so it's also part of one of our little engine parts down here. But yeah, I'm real happy so far with this. I did get a bit worried when I set it down on the table. It wasn't setting flat, and I thought, great, usually I build cars that are three-wheelers, and now I'm not even going to be able to make a three-wheeler. But then I noticed there's a notch here in the frame, and so when you take that into account, so I put a little something up underneath it, and then it sits quite nicely. Both axle points there are about 3/4 of an inch off the table right now, so I'm really happy with that. I've given some more pieces a bit of a bath in the purple pond. Some of them, man, that chrome just wants to hang on, but I'm going to trim those up. I'm going to get them primed, and then we'll be good to go. This is interesting though, because you can just barely see next to my finger there. It's like some plastic, clear plastic coating. Had a big piece of that come off these, so it's almost like the plastic itself was then coated with some other plastic, or it's the base of the chrome, I don't know. But again, there's just a little bit there, so that's just kind of odd. But I'll give them a good clean before we get started on those. Same thing here. I'm going to chrome the two sprockets, and then I'm going to paint the chain. It's probably going to be a gunmetal color. So coming along good there. The Saturday night group build, the Saturday night short track group build. I've got one of the cars, the one that's called the Lightning. I've got that primed all in gray, so you can get an idea there. And I've got the engine halves put together, so I'm going to get some more bits put onto this, and then get these into paint and do some detail painting on those. And the custom coffin, that one I primed in black. So one reason I did this is so I could actually tell the two things apart, but I do have them separated over here. And again, the engine for that guy primed in black. Get some more pieces and parts on that, and do some detail painting as well. So real happy with that. I was worried about the tires. You may recall these are all two-piece plastic tires. And I was a bit concerned about priming them and how I was going to go about priming them without making a complete mess out of things. I mean, even though I wear gloves when I'm priming, I was thinking, oh, I was going to have to prime one side and then, let that dry and then flip them over. And then I was sitting here looking at 3x5 cards. And so what I did was I took a 3x5 card and just kind of started folding it around. And then I just slid the tires onto it, gave them enough distance between them that I was able to, get in there and prime the, even right in towards the center. And that worked out really nice. I mean, this still has, a little bit where I might have missed, but that's okay. I can come back and hit that. I'm going to use Tamiya's rubber black anyway, so on the black primer. These are the only parts on both kits that were primed the same color. But I just thought that worked really nice for me. And then on my dryer stand inside the dehydrator, I just slid it into one of my alligator clips up in there to hold the thing down, and there you go. So it worked out quite nicely for me. So pretty stoked about that, and really looking forward to continuing this. And again, a shout out over to Jason at Blue Ox Model Shop, and also to Mark. I think this is going to be, really nice little group build, and yeah, I'm looking forward to it. So I think that's about it for now. I'm going to continue to do a bit more work this evening, and hopefully get a little bit of painting done as well. But next up, I got to prime these guys so I can get them ready for chrome and some gunmetal on the chain. Anyway, this is Tim from Box Stock Garage. I'm going to get the camera repositioned, and then we'll sign out. But thanks again for watching, and again, like and subscribe. Always appreciated. And comments, criticisms, very, very welcome. Happy to hear, any ideas, whatever. Thanks, folks. One thing I wanted to say before I close here, obviously like and subscribe. Subscriptions are always nice. Subscriptions have been climbing these past few days for sure. And I wanted to thank old Tom at Rambler69 for the shout out. He's, a pillar of the community. He does some great builds. I know I've had folks who have come over and subscribed to my channel and basically said, old Tom sent us. So again, I appreciate the shout outs. I got one from Mark Batson the other day. I got the one from old Tom, Rambler69. It means a lot to me. This is really a great community, and I just can't thank you guys enough. So once again, like, subscribe if you haven't yet, and tell your friends. But we'll see you next time, and have a great night.